I see now that the super soldier paradigm has been like a mini Hollywood of super soldier fanaticism. But as a quote unquote super soldier influencer, I never claimed to be a super soldier because I got out as soon as I effing could. And I went into the arena, perhaps in retrospect, to police the arena, to find out what the hell is going on in order to create my own conclusion. And my conclusion is the people that are propping themselves up as super soldiers, love and rest to James Rank, who decided to get the frig out in due time after James Casbolt warned this shit is all coming to an end. Like, the whole thing is coming to an end. The real super soldiers I've ever met are people who do not appreciate the narrative continuing on. They don't like it. They don't want it. These Montauk kids, these people that are targeted individuals, they don't like it, dude. They don't subscribe to it. They don't want to be a part of your cult. They don't want to contract into your endless warfare. It's indoctrination of endless warfare. That's all it is. It's a prison. It's indoctrination of endless warfare. And let me make you a celebrity in the guise of being a super soldier. All these people, in my experience, not that I don't like them, compromised, super compromised. I've got some DNA in me that's like, not me. Okay. I hate that for you. I really hate that happened to you. The best people are like, dude, this whole thing is a freaking nonsense project. It was all a nonsense project. This kid came out, he's like, drove an hour and a half to like meet me at the last conference. And he's like, dude, I'm a super soldier, obviously. He's like, it's in my DNA. It's like from my family line. He's like, but I don't identify with this shit. He's like, I just want to live a normal life. He's like, I have all the experiences that all these people have. But he's like, I choose to reject the entire thing. That's the best man. Shout out Finn. That's the best man, dude. Because he's like, I experience all the same shit, but I am not going to identify with it. What the hell is with these super soldiers who identify their trauma with themselves? Like with a freaking celebrity status. And you keep doing it and you don't know any different. I get it. You don't know any different. But oh my God. Some of these people are so compromised that they can't remember what they did the day before. Do you understand that? Some of them are just so compromised, they can't remember what they did or said the day before. They can't because they're so owned. And it is unfortunate, but regardless, you keep contracting into the shit, dude. Penny Bradley, I like her. She's a masochist. This woman is a total masochist. Drago Reed, have nothing against him. He is a total masochist. It's a blessing that James Rank passed on because he was sending a message that the shit is up. The jig is up, dude. And if you watch the movie Stranger Things, that should indicate to you what you've been through. And there was an episode where all these kids turned on Eleven. She was in this vicinity with all her peers, and they turned on her. This is how I view the super soldier community. I view them as all the kids in the program who decided that she sucked, that she needed to die, and they wanted to be glorified in their frickin' super soldier mentality. So, outside of that paradigm, in my relationship to the community, I have found that there are far more actual super soldiers, not you fake people. You're all fake. You're fake in the sense that you are malevolent. You're fake in the sense that you're malevolent. And you pretend to be so benevolent because of your trauma, my trauma, my trauma, my trauma. You're fake. You're fake. You're wrong. You chose wrong. You chose the worst. These are the kids in a literal sense or a metaphorical sense, these are the kids that were like, I will kill 11 in order to like be some celebrity fucking retard. And this is what you did. This is what you all did. And this is why you're getting heart attacks at some 30 something years old. This is why, unfortunately, you're being sent to the ER. This is why. I know far more. Like, I'm in the whole freaking thing about super soldiers. I know far more super soldiers in real life that are not you. There are far more actual real people who have the same experiences but are not these celebrity freaking influencer super soldiers. They're not them, dude. They're not. There are so many more people who have the same exact experiences that are not caught up in a cult. They're not compromised. They're totally for Christ. They're not compromised. When the time comes, they're ready to go. They hear from the Holy Spirit. They hear the militant call. It's not these people. This is why this whole conference is happening this weekend in England. It's like, do you contract in or do you contract out? You got to make a choice. Because the best people I've ever met were like, I identify with this, but I don't want to identify with this. I have the same experiences, but I'm not going to join the stupid cult. Excuse me for saying it's stupid. It's been beneficial for as long as it's been here. Like, I met James Rank. I hung out with him a ton of times. Like, I love James Rank. Like, he's I loved being around him, dude. I loved being around James Rank. I loved him so much. I loved being around him. He was so awesome. I loved it. But I don't identify as a super soldier because I got out as soon as I could figure out how to get out. I got out. So why do all these people keep staying in? It's demonic. It's Crowley Scientology bullshit. It's demonic. Get out. This is your chance. Finally make your mind up. Get out. Because you think if you're in this is my final words to you. You think that you have this community, but I promise you, and I've experienced, that there are far more, like beyond, like so many more people that are actually super soldiers that do not identify with being a super soldier. You think you have this short, small community. You think you have this small community of super soldiers and like you think you found your people. I promise you, from the love in my heart, I promise you, and I know that the community that you seek is so much more vast, and there are so many more people outside of this quote unquote super soldier community. I pour my love out to you, and I urge you to understand this. If you take nothing away from this message, I pray and I pour my love, my last dying breath to you to understand, to know. If you take nothing away from this live stream, I hope that you trust me when I say there are by far so many more people like you outside of this tiny community. There are so many more people outside of this tiny community that you found community with. There are so many more. And if you would just close your consciousness to James Rank and the super soldier community, if you would just like close that door, I promise you, God is going to open up a door to so many other people who are exactly the same. You keep paying attention to a small community that James died and the community died with it. I pray, and I want this for you so much. The community is so much bigger and so much more vast. and these people are thriving and living normal lives, and they're out there. There are so many actual, real super soldiers that do not identify with this group. I want this so bad for you. I want this so bad for you people. I want this so bad for you. And I believe that there is a judgment day coming where you need to learn this and you need to understand this. You have been indoctrinated to believe that this community is so small, and it's not. You have been made to believe, I repeat myself, that this community is so small, and it's not. It's vast. There are so many more people full of love, full of community outside of this small celebrity narrative of this mini Hollywood that was created for control, total control mechanism. Please get back out there. Please exit the community lovingly. Keep in touch with the people that you wanted to keep in touch with, and understand that there are so many more super soldiers who don't identify as being super soldiers, who have the same exact experiences that you had. There are so many more out there than are in here. Please hear me. I don't know how more I can do this. I don't know how much more I can drill this into your head. There's so many more super soldiers out there than there are in here, in this little thing, in this little tiny Hollywood of insanity. It's like there are so many more awesome people out there. Out there. Get out there. Get out there. Live life again, dude. Live life again and do your biggest expression of yourself. You're going to find friends. Be the greatest expression of yourself and your autonomy, and find your real friends. And find your real friends. And we'll stay friends, and also find more real friends, because they're out there. There are so many more people who have every experience that quote unquote super soldiers have had that are not in this tiny group. I promise you. I promise you my whole being. I promise you this is the truth. Please get out there. I don't know what else I can say. Please get out there.